97.3 The Rock invites you into The Listening Room with Tom Drake.
Tom Drake here hanging out in this session of The Listening Room, joined once again by my good buddy Mike Gossard of the band Acidic, and we are talking about the album Copperman. Well, why don't we just hop into it, Mike? It's no formalities here. You've been here before. We've talked before.
Yeah, man.
Any stories from the road, hanging out with Hinder and Devour the Day?
Oh, man.
Any that are appropriate.
You know, I guess a really cool story was the last show of the tour, because it was when all the bands on the road, Hinder didn't end up playing their last show on the road. Mm-hmm. Their lead singer he ruptured a vocal cord.
Ooh.
And I remember we were all chilling outside when they got off stage in Salt Lake City, and he couldn't even sing. Like, he couldn't even talk. Basically, they couldn't play, so we still had a contract to fill out, and we still wanted to play. Like, I remember there were 200 people that stayed because they all knew Hinder wasn't playing. So I went out and talked to every single one of them, and I gave them all a signed sticker and all of them a wristband, and they all came in, and we opened up the night, and Devour the Day headlined, and it was an amazing night. So it's not exactly the craziest story, but man, it's one of those moments when I felt really good about what we'd done. The show had to go on, and we persevered. It was great.
Now, I've been listening to Copperman once again, going back through it. I know last time that we talked, we played Copperman, Drive-Thru, Pirate Eyes, and Satellite. This time I picked out 4 different ones. I'm a big fan of your duet on Believe.
Oh, yeah. That's a sexy one.
Right. So can you fill me in? I don't know who the female singer is. I don't know. Is that one you guys actually can perform live? Have you thought about bringing in when you're out on these tours? I don't know if you've been on tour with a band that has a female lead singer, if you've thought about doing stuff like that or not.
Well, possibly. Well, the story about it was I'm good friends with this girl named Coda Wade, and she owns a venue out in Los Angeles, and she and I are friends, and I called her up, and I was like, hey, listen, I want to write a song with you. Let's just get it done. And she was like, okay, let's do it. And so she had me over to her venue. She shut down the venue for the afternoon, and you know, she goes to turn on the mixing board, and it's not there. And she goes to, you know, get the amps ready, and none of that's there. So, you know, she's pretty upset by that, as you can imagine.
Right.
So that's what the song is. I mean, the words in the chorus are, you stole my everything, took it, but I still believe. That's directly correlating to getting all your stuff taken from you. And but yeah, it's a wonderful song, and we cut the track live when we were doing all the recording for the album. Mm-hmm. That was one where she came over, and the guys went and got lunch. So it was just me and her, and we recorded the guitar and the piano parts live together along with the vocals. We sang along to it, and then the guys came back and filled in the drums and the bass, and I'm really happy with it. It's definitely different. And I don't know if we could ever bring her on the road, but if we were ever on tour, like say that, I mean, maybe not Opeth, but say we were ever on tour with a band with a girl lead singer, mm-hmm. and we got to be good friends with them, I could definitely see the possibility that maybe she would come on stage during our set and play it. It's definitely a good song. We haven't played it live ever just yet, so that would be a first. And it would be really good. But yeah, I'm really happy you chose that song.
All right, Mike, and here we go. Let's hop into it. It's Believe off the album Copperman, Acidic, in this session of The Listening Room.
I can't stand you walking through this world by yourself. It's killing me to be this way. Can't tell me anything, the words in your mouth keep telling me to go, to stay. No, you never said enough for me. I still believe. You stole my everything, took it, but I still stop me, the pressure is making still believe. Yes, I still believe. I still believe.
.97.3 The Rock, that one's called Believe. It's Acidic, and we are hanging out with Mike Gossard, the lead singer of the band in this session of The Listening Room. The next one on my list, and, the name alone, Hail to the Yeti.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to know it's coming. I mean, what exactly is that song all about? I mean, listeners that are seeing it for the first time, they're thinking, what is this? But very, very good song. I enjoy it thoroughly. I've enjoyed the whole CD, but Hail to the Yeti is one of those that sticks out not only because of its name, just because of the way it's put together.
Oh yeah, it's different, and I'm proud of that. It only has one verse. It has one prolonged verse, and then it's just straight chorus for the rest of the song. But it's one of my favorites. First of all, when it comes in with that acoustic and vocal intro, that's straight from the demo version. We just took what the demo I did on in my little studio in my house and slapped it on and then added to it in the big bells and whistles studio. But it's about a lot of mistakes. It's about starting off really bitter about a lot of mistakes that somebody's made, and then it turns into a reminiscent thing, and then it's just kind of acceptance and saying, well, this happened. This is how I'm going to react to it, and I'm just going to keep living. That's basically what it's about. It's the process of changing your mind about how you view your own mistakes, because it starts out really, really cynical, and it starts out almost like cursing someone, and it's about some particular personal experiences with for the whole band, with particularly chicks.
Well, that's usually the go-to, right?
Oh yeah. Well, if
Women.
a song is not about girls, money, booze, or drugs, I don't think it's a good song.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Now, with the song like that, obviously you said the whole end of it is pretty much that chorus, as you go through.
It's like it turns from an acoustic jam into the Foo Fighters.
Right. Yeah, basically. So when you're going through that, is that one of the songs where you guys might be playing that progression, you kind of introduce the guys, or is that when you guys get to have a little fun, a song that's set up like that because you can always jump right back into it, or?
Definitely. That's the kind of song where, I would start out with our guitar player playing that riff, and I would introduce all the guys, and then, I'd say, something about the ladies in the crowd, and then I would start up singing it.
And with that, let's hop into the next one. Here it is, Hail to the Yeti, off the album Copperman. It's Acidic in this session of The Listening Room.
Somewhere bathed in the light of your cigarette, unless the cancer gives you help. Tell me, whisper your words politely in my ear, if only seconds as we lay. Memory is in decay. Wondering all of the thoughts that filtered through my head when we were young. I didn't know they would the cancer gives you hell. So stop, dropping a hole. Oh, promise to never let me go. Oh, your reasoning's irrational. Please burn it as you go. Oh, singing na 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 na, singing na 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 na. We're singing na 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 na.
You're in the listening room with Tom Drake on 97.3 The Rock.
Tom Drake here hanging out in this session of the Listening Room. We are joined by Mike Gossard, of course, the lead singer for the band Acidic, and we are still rolling through the album Copperman. When I listen to the song Forevermore,
Oh, yeah.
it strikes a very personal chord. I know for everybody, there's a different meaning for every song, for every person that's out there. Everybody feels differently about a song. But for me, it felt like when I listened to it, it's very personal, very emotional. What you're putting out there is very intimate almost, I would say.
It was. That song is about a very, very difficult time in my life. And it's about my struggles with addiction on the road. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, just in the first lyric is hold your ground chasing time. Because there's a point in every artist's life, I feel, where, you know, we got to make a lot of mistakes to get anywhere. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, that holds true for us. But it's all about, you know, taking a deep breath and realizing that, you know, this is going to take longer than a year. You know, this is going to take longer than this particular moment in time. And I'm going to need to be patient or else I'm going to explode. You know, I had a bunch of battles with, you know, my particular issues last year. And I ended up, you know, getting sober, and that was the song, one of the songs that came out of it. And it's a really personal song for me, and it's a really beautiful song for me. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things that I listen to. I can't listen to it too much. I mean, again, I don't listen to our music all the time. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, I hear it live.
You're playing it all the time.
Yeah, I hear it live at least 100 times every quarter. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's one of those songs that really catches the right note with me, and it's very personal. If you really want to know about what's going on in my life or what was going on in my life at that particular moment last year, that's the song to listen to. And then, you know, the chorus is basically just about, you know, conquering that feeling, and not necessarily, you know, I mean, we haven't, you know, gone platinum yet, but conquering that feeling and feeling really confident about where, you know, you are as an artist.
Mm-hmm. Here is Forevermore off the album Copperman. It's Acidic in this session of the Listening Room.
Hold your ground, chasing time. Far away, past its prime. Choose to fight or lose, concede. Felt it when you said believe. Dilated, lucid dream. Thought I knew, what did you mean?
The Listening Room with Tom Drake on 97.3 The Rock.
Tom Drake hanging out in this session of The Listening Room. Still chilling with my buddy Mike Gossard, lead singer for the band Acidic, and we were talking about the album Copperman. You can go out and pick it up today. Now, I do have one more song that I've picked out. Just kind of a fun tune that I enjoy. And you can maybe fill me in on maybe the deeper meaning of it, but I love Monster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
And that's what I want to end the show on.
Okay,
so.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm not going to exactly say what I say on stage about that song because it has a lot of profanity in it. But that song is about, let's see, how can I translate this without, having to pay the FCC? It's about an evil girlfriend. That's about what it's about. And it's true. Every word of it is true. It's about the girls we've dated, jokingly, seriously, over the past maybe 4 or 5 years, except for Matt's current girlfriend. She's just mysteriously awesome. Our drummer's girlfriend's just amazing, and she handles everything. But it's about the fact that we're on the road like 8 months out of the year, and there have been times when we've all been in relationships, and that doesn't usually work out very well, as any women in the listening crowd might notice. And so yeah, the lyrics to the chorus are, "I love you, I hate you, I'm sick of feeling sorry." Basically, what that translates to is, I'm sick of having to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning and have you not answer, and then give me a call back at 6 o'clock in the morning my time, and complain to me about how I didn't call you.
The green-eyed monster, right? Jealousy?
Yeah, well, yes. Oh, my goodness. And, I mean, it's ridiculous. That song's about relationships on the road, and, any lady who's out there, I love you, and our whole band loves you, but sometimes I have no idea what's going on in that head. I have no idea. And so, it's like, I also hate you, but not really.
That kind of the I can't live with him, can't live without him kind of a thing.
Exactly. And but yeah, it's fun. And I mean, the second verse is just straight up about a conversation I had with an ex-girlfriend. It's like, I'll tell you that it's a long shot. You took all the money I could spend. I'm open to interpretation, but you're the monster in my bed. It's like straight up, like almost word for word, a conversation I had that I thought was really lyrical. So I transposed it.
They say the best songs come from personal experiences. So
yeah. So if you want to, hear a fight with somebody's girlfriend, you listen to Monster.
There you go. And with that, why don't we get right into it? Here's Monster off the album Copperman. It's Acidic in this session of The Listening Room.
Without the monster in my bed.
Join Tom Drake again next Friday at 6:30 in the Listening Room on 97.3 The Rock.